Welcome to the Tantric Life Academy. This is intended to be a resource for people who want to take the practices of Tantra Yoga into their lives so they can have more groundedness, more authenticity, and access to their authentic power. As I've started this channel, there's a lot of questions about Tantra because there's a lot of misunderstandings of what Tantra is. So Tantra is essentially a system of practices, like a psychophysical and awareness cultivation practices, with the intention of recognizing the truth of reality, of becoming what is known as the Jivan Mukta, the living while liberated being. It's one way of saying sort of the enlightened being, because Tantra believes that there is a oneness consciousness, a deeply connected nature to all things, and that the practices are meant to help prepare us to have that experience, to recognize or remember the truth. In the Tantric tradition, this means that anything can be seen as sacred and anything can become a practice. So you can make a practice out of buying your coffee, out of washing the dishes, out of doing a specific sadhana, and then of course sex would be included in this. And this is where the misconception comes. Obviously that is a exciting and tantalizing idea, and so people latched onto that and then created something called Neo-Tantra, which has the goal of deepened intimacy, lengthened physical experiences, and more satisfying orgasms. And there's nothing wrong with those things. But the intention of classical Tantra is the realization of the oneness of being, the truth of reality. So there are actual sexual sadhana practices, but this would often be reserved for people at a very advanced level who had done an enormous amount of preparation work in order to be able to enter into that situation as powerfully and consciously as possible. So here at the Tantric Life Academy, we're going to be using the practices of Tantra Yoga, posture and movement, breath, sound, visualization, attention, touch, all kinds of things meant to clue us into the enormity and entirety of our own personal being and our connection to the world. The more that we are connected to these energies, the more we understand what we can hold, what we can't hold, where we're skillful or unskillful, and ultimately expanding those capacities so that we can be as powerful in our lives as possible. And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to move through their life consciously and powerfully, often in a mutually beneficial way, where everyone is served because of this powerful conscious being moving through the world. So when we go into breath, when we go into movement, it's meant to wake us up to the entirety of our experience so that we can understand it, we can understand its boundaries, we can start to work with it, and then ultimately wield it with skill, much like a warrior would do with their weapon. So I'm so glad that you're here at the Tantric Life Academy. There's much more to come. I'm honored to be a guide. Thank you, thank you.